Bonjour et bienvenue pour Sentir le Café. Good morning and welcome to yet another exciting edition of Smell the Coffee on a chilly Friday morning. You're joined by Diana Master and Aina Riza Kweyo. How are you doing today, my darling?
Always fantastic. We are live and
in color
and coming to you live and direct from our studios here at NMH. Couldn't be more excited.
Yeah. I love how you said live and in color because our colors are actually popping, you know, the pink and the yellow. Yeah. They're giving,
They're giving what they're supposed to give.
They are. So yesterday we had quite a good time, right?
Yes.
We went to the Rock the Boat Lioness episode premiere. And I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I don't know about you. It was just unfortunate I couldn't stay for too long.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we both couldn't stay for too long.
Because we wake up like at around 3 to prepare for these shows that happen in the morning. So we can't stay out too late.
Exactly.
But we did manage to watch the episode. Absolutely love. I think Lioness is talented.
Definitely.
She's the epitome of her name, Lioness. She's roaring every time that she puts out music. And every time she performs is electrifying. You're exceptional.
I thoroughly enjoyed her performance as well. I love the outfit, the orange outfit.
Yes,
and orange and the green because they were sponsored by Jägermeister and those are the Jägermeister colors. So it was overall, and I mean, from the minute that we arrived, there was welcoming drinks.
Oh,
the food
I love
was
the
amazing.
treatment.
They even had dessert as well as popcorn for when the premiere, like when the episode actually started screening.
It was actually a proper event.
It was a proper event. So
yeah, like shout out to the organizers. That's how you put together an event.
Exactly.
That's how you treat your guests.
That is how you treat your guests. And we just want to give a big shout out to Michael Kahunde. You did amazing, sweetie. I know he was very nervous yesterday, but
it's always like that. You know, when you're organizing something, you are like thinking, will it work out? Will it not work out? Everyone is calling you. It's so much pressure on you. But once it's done, or like, once it's happening, you are like...
No, but even when it's happening, you're busy rushing. You're thinking, is it playing? Is the sound fine? Oh my goodness, you're panicking. Your head is all over the place. Then after that, you can be like, okay, fine. It is finally done. But stick around. We will be right back with our top stories right after this break.
Guy's name
Now let's get into our freshly brewed news. Starting off, Brazil fan leaves everything to Neymar in his will. Leaving everything you own to a multi-millionaire soccer player would not be everyone's idea of a good cause, but one Brazilian fan could not think of a more deserving recipient of his worldly goods than Neymar Jr. The anonymous fan said that beyond a love for the national team and for Brazil's football legacy, he identified with Neymar, which led him to officially name the Brazil striker in his will. I like Neymar. I identify with him a lot. I also suffer with defamation. I am also very family oriented, and the relationship with his father reminds me a lot of mine with my father, who has passed away, he said in an interview with local media outlet Metropolis. I am not in very good health, and because of that, I really saw that I don't have anyone to leave my things to. I wouldn't want the government or relatives I don't get along with to take my things. The 30-year-old added that he had tried unsuccessfully to give his assets to the Brazil international before, but the will was a legal way to do so, and the document was signed by a notary's office in Porto Alegre. Paris Saint-Germain's Neymar is one of the world's best paid sportsmen with estimated earnings of $85 million for 2023, according to Forbes.
Wait. So he left his fortune, or he is planning to leave his fortune to Neymar?
Not planning to, you already did. Like basically
Who's already wealthy.
Neymar, I mean, the guy has a private jet.
Neymar is already rich.
Neymar is already rich. Why not give that to a charity or something?
No, but I understand he said he identifies with Neymar.
But Neymar is barely going to, unless he's like a bazillionaire, Neymar
Guys,
is really not going to notice.
What type of fan and support is this?
What witchcraft is this?
No,
for someone to be this obsessed with me.
Yes,
Like,
please.
in all honesty.
I was just going to say, this guy needs to share the prayer with us.
Like, honestly.
Because,
Huh?
what?
Like, but with Neymar.
So did Neymar then respond to say, okay, colleague,
Not
thank
yet.
you very much, but I don't need this money, or I'm going to take this fortune and live my best life?
But how much is the fortune? Because, I mean, if Neymar is this rich, right? Like, just for 2023, he's made $85 billion. Obviously, he has other assets. He's probably worth, like, I don't know, there by the 500 millions, close to $1 billion.
But I think maybe this person is leaving their wealth to Neymar because Neymar already knows how to deal with wealth. So it will be, it will continue growing. It will no, because he is acquainted with money.
He's acquainted with money,
yes.
but being acquainted with money doesn't mean you know how to use it well.
But it's better than giving it to someone who
you
has
don't like.
who has never worked a day in their life. They don't know how to use money. Neymar, on the other hand, works for his money, probably knows how to use his money, or can afford to hire people who, like accountants, who can deal with his fortune.
Well, there was a time, there were rumors, like he actually had to appear in court because of some fraud allegations. So that's why I'm saying, sweetie. And also now he recently apologized for cheating on his pregnant girlfriend.
What's going on in the world?
There's a lot going on in the world. And right now, I know that the person that mostly controls Neymar's finances is his dad. And I don't want to say this out loud, but I just am going to. Neymar's dad doesn't have the best relationship with money. Like, in a way, he's somewhat greedy, I would say. That's why they're saying, like, when he was being investigated for fraud and whatever, homeboy didn't even know what was happening because his dad just gives him papers and says, sign here, sign here, sign here. Because his dad is his manager. Yeah.
So the fraudulent activities are not necessarily
him. But because his signature is there, and of course, if you're my parent, I'm going to trust you with my life.
Yeah, you should look out for me.
Exactly.
You should have my best interest at heart.
But in a way, his dad does have his best interest at heart.
Okay, why am I being investigated for fraud?
No, because I want to make you more money. It may not be in the right way, but I'm trying to make you more money.
Nah, fam, it's not giving. Now we move over to our next story with an actor whose name I cannot pronounce, but I am going to try. It's Jongjae. Jongjae. Okay.
You tried.
I really tried. Now, the actor requested over $1 million per episode for Squid Game Season 2. This is according to Dispatch. We need to go in this industry where people make so much money.
Guys, I'm telling you, South Korea is where it's at, but you people don't want to listen to
1
me.
million, over, not 1 million, over 1 million. So this is probably 1.6, 1.9, 1.2.
It could be 1.98 or
yeah,
1.99.
Almost 2 million.
Almost 2 million.
But how much would you charge if you were like a big star? How much would you charge for appearances? You also act. How much do you think you're worth per episode?
Per episode? In all honesty, I am worth a lot.
Yes.
Because I know how great of an actress I am. So I would probably start high. They always say start high, and then you can negotiate down.
Yeah.
So for example, if I had said to them, like if I initially wanted $1 million, I'd be like, no, I'll start at 5 million per episode.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, no, but you see, Diana, the thing is...
Wasn't it Sofia Vergara who used to earn 2 million per episode on... what is that famous thing?
Modern Family?
Modern Family, yeah. I think they said she used to earn 2 million per episode.
Yeah, but I think 2 million is the most anyone has made in an episode. I think.
Yeah, she used to be the highest paid
Yeah.
actress at the time.
Yeah, but
More
the problem with this industry as well is, yeah, sure, you know your worth. But if you come in and say, I want $5 million an episode, they could just be like, okay, cool, we'll find someone else.
But it depends also on the amount of revenue the show is bringing in.
Yeah.
Because you can't go charge 2 million per episode on the show that we are not watching.
True.
Yeah, like
And
if
also
a
with
show
him-
is not famous enough, then it doesn't make money.
Yeah, and also with him, because he's the face that we saw in season 1, and we fell in love with him in season 1. He's got that bargaining leverage to say, okay, listen, because if he says no, I
He's
don't
the
want to do
star.
it, he's the star of the show. Because if he says I don't want to do it, then basically Squid Game is no longer Squid Game.
Yes.
How many times have we watched, these American sitcoms and soapies where for like the first 3 seasons, Aina is playing the character of Mary. And then all of a sudden in season 4, Diana is now Mary. It just takes away from the whole aspect.
Because
There's
we
even-
build connections with these
with the-
actors.
yeah, with the
For
actors.
instance, me, if they take away the Tiki Tiki character
You're
from
done.
adulting, I'm not watching adulting.
Exactly,
I'm not
you
watching.
see now.
What am I watching for?
It's to say there's a Korean soapy called Love Featuring Marriage and Divorce. So for the first 2 seasons, we had these characters. I'm not saying it was an amazing show, but I'm saying, moral of the story is
So you're
they
saying
changed.
it was a bad show?
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
So what happened was the first 2 seasons had these people playing these characters. And then for season 3, without any explanation, the characters changed. So I remember watching the first episode of season 3 and I'm like, now who's this guy? And I hear him being referred to with the name
previous
of the previous.
name.
So I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, okay, it's just one character. And keep in mind, these people are like completely different. Like I'm saying, it's you, and then all of a sudden it's me.
No.
And they're trying to convince us we're one person.
If you're going to if you're going to take out a person from a particular show, then take out their character also.
Take out their character or try to replace them with someone that somewhat
Not
looks
even.
similar.
Not even. Like, we are not dumb when we watch
It takes
TV.
away from the
We know that
aspect.
this is not Diana, and
Yeah.
Diana used to be Mary.
Exactly.
So now it's Aina. How
and
come?
it takes away from that feel.
It's not real life. In real life, I can't be Aina today and tomorrow Diana.
Exactly. And also, we are both great actors in our own right.
Yes.
But you can never do what I do, and I can never do what you do.
True.
So it will, the whole vibe is just completely off. So ratings for that 3rd season actually went down because everyone was like, what? Because I think they replaced 3 main characters. So that took away from everything. But moving over, ready, try to stay steady and go. Men in high heels race at Madrid Pride. Dozens of people sporting high heels, most of them men, raced down a cobbled street in the center of the Spanish capital on Thursday as part of a Madrid Pride, one of the world's largest LGBT plus celebrations. It was the 24th edition of the annual race in Chueca, a gay-friendly neighborhood which draws competitors from abroad and is one of the most eagerly awaited parts of the festival of the LGBT community. Heels must be at least 10 centimeters or 4 inches high, and the shoes are measured before the race. Moreover, participants must pick up a purse with a dress along the way and then put on lipstick. The race winner gets 350 euros. Madrid Pride will culminate in a parade in the city center on Saturday. If we could play the video. All right, it seems we are experiencing technical difficulties, but yeah, isn't that interesting?
I love the concept.
Right? Right?
I love the concept. But how long is the distance that they are running?
They didn't state how long the distance is.
Is this only for LGBTQ plus members, or can also heterosexuals, allies
definitely
come and join?
But I love it because it's just throwing masculinity out the window.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, you know what? We're having fun.
It's the lipstick and the purse for
You
me.
know?
Who runs with the purse in a competition?
They do. Clearly.
Why?
Because it's fun, man.
No, but like it's heavier. Like when you are running
Yeah,
in a
in heels.
competition and in heels for that matter, I would assume you want to be as light as possible because remember, maybe it's hot, or even if it's not hot, it could be cold, but you're still sweating,
Yeah.
and now you still have to run. You are carrying something.
A person
It's
has
just
to put on lipstick.
no, man.
I think it's
the
just-
lipstick is fine. Have the lipstick on because you need to look on brand all the time, right? So have the lipstick on, but for me to be carrying a purse, that's how you run when someone is chasing you in the streets, like when it's not like a competition.
It's giving sassy.
It's
I
giving.
love it. I
Look at the
love
purse.
this. My question is, are their ankles okay? Because in some of the pictures you see them like twisting their ankles. But I think it's fun, it's harmless, it's people celebrating, like we are in Pride Month. I mean, June is Pride Month. So it's amazing to see that. Look at that, look at that.
Ooh, don't run with those ones. Oh my gosh. You know the heels with like a tiny.
The stilettos.
Yeah, those ones, they're even so when you walk in
I
them.
hate stilettos. Stilettos
Like they're
are so
most
unsteady.
uncomfortable shoes ever.
Even the, you
Get
know,
a thick
a
sole.
block heel,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a block heel.
You know the Yves Saint Laurent black heels? They were very famous. The one with the YSL heel, like the heel says YSL.
Yes,
People say those are some of the most uncomfortable shoes
I can imagine.
because they're very steep and they don't have a platform. So basically, your foot is literally like this. So you're
Yeah.
putting more pressure on the ball of your foot.
Yeah, oh, it's not giving. But you know what is giving? That video, Pride Month. We celebrate you. We love you.
We love you. We
And
support you.
yes.
Yes. All right. So that brings us to the end of our top stories. But after the break, we have our Talk of the Town segment. And today we talk chess. Stick around.
Good day, everybody. My name is Mr. Goodwill Kwa. I'm the current president of the Namibian Chess Federation, and I'm also the head of delegation for the FIDE Chess World Cup.
Hi, my name is Dante Viekas. I'm an international master in chess, and I'll be participating at the Chess World Cup. I started playing chess when I was 7. That's when I learned how to play. I learned at my school's chess club. I would say that I only really started playing chess when I was around 9, because that's when I discovered that there were tournaments, and I went to a chess academy, so I started training and stuff like that. So I would really say 9. I think for young players, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of tournaments that you can play, and there are a lot of youth tournaments and open tournaments. Once you start getting to a higher level, then there aren't many opportunities. But that's not unique to Namibia. That's like in Africa. Once you get to a level, you have to go outside of the country. So I would say when you're starting out, yeah, but once you reach a certain level, then it's tough in Africa. So Grandmaster, as a player, I'd like to become Grandmaster. I think I would also like to become African champion. I mean, that's from a player perspective. I also would want to see Namibia competing at on the continental level and internationally someday. So that's in my broader goal in chess. I think I'm generally very classically educated, so I think I play very soundly, which also means that I don't particularly stand out. I think my strengths are generally playing on the front foot with initiative. So just playing yeah, with the initiative, I think that's probably my strong point. But I don't think I stand out in any way.
Well, first and foremost, it stands out that you would be surprised that I was the one teaching him chess way back when, when he was still younger, and now he's at the point where he can teach me some chess as an international master. So that's one of the points of standing out. Also, he's still a junior. I think this is the last year of being a junior, and that's also a very big achievement. So in terms of setting records, he's now set the bar high for Namibia chess, and we can only hope that the juniors to follow will try and live up to his expectations. So also being humble, and he's quite a humble guy, and he really loves chess a lot. So I think whenever anything with chess is to do, he's there. He used to be our chess icon for the federation for a number of years. So there's a lot of good aspects about it. He's our strongest player, rated player. He's the strongest rated player as well, and whenever he's playing any event, everybody wants to play him and try and defeat him. So he really stands out a lot. In terms of what we expect at the World Cup as well, he's also one of the guys who's probably going to be seen as an underdog, which is good for us. And hopefully we will have some more surprises and upsets as we try and venture into this new avenue of the World Cup.
So I think there are a lot of things that make a good chess player. The first thing that comes to my mind is memory. It's just today, I mean, you really need to be able to remember a lot of things to be playing chess at a high level. But also, I think what's most important is a love for chess. Even more than, specific skills, I think just having a love for chess already will take you a long way, because you won't be disappointed, right? You won't be demotivated when things aren't going your way, because you'll continue for the love of the game. So I think a love for chess is very important, and also just a discipline, right? I mean, to keep working and to keep improving. These are, I think, important ingredients to make a good chess player. Grandmaster is the highest title in chess, and International Master is just below. The main way of doing it is by reaching a specific rating, so 2500, and getting 3 what we call Grandmaster norms. That's basically 3 Grandmaster level performances. It's a bit more technical than that, but that's the gist of it, basically.
And also you can get it by winning the Continental Championships. Yeah, so and even in his achievements in the World Cup, if it's going well, I think by reaching a certain level, he also gets the title as well. Yeah.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
The weekend is upon us. I don't know about you, but I will be finding myself at the wine extravaganza tomorrow at Country Club. Diana tonight will be finding herself at FNCC,
NTN, the National Theatre of Namibia, for Herero Land, if I'm not mistaken. I think that is the name. Our colleague, Glenora Shipura, is going to be performing. It is going to be for 3 nights, and tickets are $60 at the door. So yes, it is going to be a jam-packed weekend. Please do comment in the comment section and let us know what you're going to be doing for the weekend, and who knows, maybe Aina and I will find ourselves there. But it's been quite an exciting episode of Smell the Coffee. What a way to kickstart the weekend, right? Okay, no, actually, it's still quite early. It's only 8:30 a.m. So please just finish the rest of your work, right? And then we can weekend properly later on in the day. Yeah. So on that note, it is all our love, all our light. Thank you so much for joining us today. Until tomorrow with Glenora Shipura, it's adios.